for it. I get it.
I don't have to watch, so I'm not. 28.
Alive.
Thank you. Hi, people. Well, now they know. Not a person.
Good evening. So glad you have decided to join me this evening on this absolutely spectacular, weather-wise, Wednesday. So we're going to start reclining tonight. So go ahead and lie back and make yourself comfortable. Any back issues, any tension in the low back, bring the feet flat, let the knees bend. Perhaps even taking the feet as wide as the mat, let the knees gently tent in. You just rock the head a little bit side to side. Notice if there's any tension in the neck. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to let any tension and stress melt away. Let it settle. And bring yourself present. To share with you tonight, the beginning, to share snippets of The Wonder in the Ordinary by Kobe Kozlowski. When you lose hope, be grateful. When all seems lost, only freedom is left. The you that you hold so tightly, that you've worked so hard to become, is now bruised, shaken, and trembling. Let it all go. Feel your own heart break. And in that surrender, grace will reveal her face. Remember, you are riding a wave and it will pass. You are in a season and another will come. This time, though it may be hard to believe, is a gift, an opportunity to learn, to open, to move beyond the old wounds and stories. You can do it now or later. your choice. But what is left undone will come again. So why not now? Look at the places inside you that most would not ever want to admit they have. Turn over every stone. Look in every dark corner until you have found your center. Reveal the you that is not broken, that nothing ever happened to, that is whole, that is divine. Find that place where you know infinity and the roar of joy that pulls all into motion. Be alone until you find that raw love. The love that you have looked for out there is actually in every cell of your body, in every drop of rain, in the quiet of the mountains. Learn to let go by letting go. It's no more complicated than that. You just keep letting go again and again and again. Learn to ground by connecting with the earth. Learn to trust by trusting. Learn to love by loving. Learn to heal by giving yourself permission to heal. You may still have scars, and it might not look like you think it should, but healing is available right now. Only you can do that work from the inside out. There are many who can help, but at the end of the day, every breath you have is another chance to say, this is the moment to heal. Our personal healing is the healing we need for the world we live in. The world may seem crazy right now. It's easy to question whether anything we do actually matters or makes a difference. But it is critical that each one of us commit to our personal work and our passions and ask if they are in service to the world we want to live in. We all need to take a look at our own shit and ask ourselves, what am I contributing to the collective reality that we are all living in? Yes, there are many injustices in the world that we can no longer tolerate, but we must stop pointing the finger at someone else. We cannot ignore our personal responsibilities. It's easy to ignore our own shadow, the hurt we spread through our actions and the words we choose. Each of us must look at the little lies we tell, examine our own judgments, become aware of whether we're acting from a place of ignorance or truth. You have a story, but I promise you, you are not your story. If you are anger, let your anger be a catalyst to take positive action. Don't let your anger turn to hatred. Let's all rise above and take this as a bold opportunity to step up our game, each and every one of us. When you are confused, remember that nobody knows what's going on. Take time to be quiet and savor in the symphony of silence. Feed the aliveness in stillness and the healing in movement. Find the wonder in the ordinary. And remember that everything is amazing. Everything. You can let your desperation drive you to seek attention, external validation, the need to be noticed, or some other way to fill that void. Or you can let your desperation knock you to your knees until you crumble, until everything falls apart, and only infinite possibilities are left. A little lengthy, but I felt in our world right now that Kobe's words were incredibly poignant, powerful, and hopefully you have found some value in them tonight. We have, in a lot of ways, been knocked to our knees. Only infinite possibilities are left. What is the world you want to live in? Relish in the gentle movements this evening of our asana. Place one hand on your belly and begin to deepen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. In and out through the nose. Breathe in for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend your breath and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. And again, breathe in, suspend. Out, 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 hold. 2 more times. Breathe in and hold. And out. And hold. Last time, just like that. Breathe in for 5. Suspend. And exhale for 5. And hold. Take a normal breath in. And a normal breath out. Take a normal inhale. And a long, slow exhale. One more, your breath, your pace. Bring your knees into your chest, belly to the thighs. If you're not on your back, go there. Some of us came in a little after I said that. Right, take a moment there to wiggle your toes, point and flex your feet, roll your ankles around, rock a little side to side, rock a little front to back, just a little bit, gentle movements. And then take those knees and shins and do 3 circles clockwise with them on your ceiling. And then do 3 circles counterclockwise. And bring those knees back in. Keep the right knee in. Extend your left leg straight up, sole of your foot to the ceiling. Take a deep breath. And to a count of 5, slowly release that heel down to the earth. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath in. Take the thigh away from the belly. And as you exhale, squeeze it a little tighter. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, give it a squeeze. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, give it a squeeze. We're going to stay there on that right side, right? And as you inhale, take the right knee over towards the right armpit or shoulder. And as you exhale, loop it around and back in towards the belly. Right? So inhale, open it up, take it off to the side, a little hip opening. Exhale, bring it around and back in. One more time. Inhale, take it off to the right thigh, off to the belly, nice big circle. Exhale, bring it back in. Nice. We're going to stay on the right side now. Find a half happy baby. So maybe you're grabbing the instep of your foot, maybe the back of the thigh. Take the sole of the foot to the ceiling. Maybe you come to that fullest expression, grabbing the big toe. And gently extend that leg up as far as you can extend it and still be grabbing whatever you're grabbing as you inhale. And as you exhale, gently take that thigh off to the side, a bend in the knee, sole of the foot towards the ceiling, right? We're going to move with it, right? Inhale, extend it, straighten it. And exhale, bring it off to the side. Inhale, extend and straighten. Exhale, off to the side. One more time. Inhale, extend and lengthen. And exhale, half happy baby. Settle in there now for a moment as you gently draw down, push back up. Feel that inner hip and thighs start to fire up a little bit. Take 2 deep breaths right here. One more breath. Just release the grip. Take the heel toward the glute. Bring that knee back into the midline. Take your knee in your left hand, right arm out beside you. Deep breath. And as you exhale, take the thigh across the belly. Roll to the left. Now, I'm just getting started here today. Did a lot of sitting Wednesdays, a big sitting day for me on the computer. So I'm resting my right foot on the inside of my left thigh to just be a little gentler here. Take 2 more breaths. Maybe you're already fired up and you're going a little deeper. Take 1 more breath. As you inhale, come back to neutral, back to center. Squeeze that knee 1 more time with an exhale. Draw the left leg. Now listen, don't just draw it up and in. Don't bend that knee. Nice straight leg. Take it up to the ceiling. Just a tiny bit of core there. Nice. Bend the knee, bring it in. Squeeze them both. Grab a hold of that left knee. Shin, back of the thigh. Send that right foot to the ceiling. Deep breath, and we're going to release for 5. For 4. Draw that belly in on 3. 2. When you get to 1, release that heel to the earth. Inhale, take the thigh away from the belly. And exhale, give it a squeeze. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, away. Exhale, massage that descending colon. Nice. Now as you inhale, take it off to the left, towards that left shoulder. And as you exhale, sweep it around and back in. You can maybe let go and do a nice big wide circle there if you'd rather, right? But you go with your breath. Inhale to open. Exhale back to center. Inhale to circle. Exhale back in. One more time. Inhale to circle. Exhale, bring it in. Half happy baby on this side, grabbing what allows you to access the inhale, straighten that leg as much as possible. And exhale, draw that thigh off to the side a little deeper, sole of the foot to the ceiling, right? Inhale to extend, and exhale to open it up. Inhale, reach that heel towards the sky. As you exhale, reach the knee to the outside of the shoulder. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, settle into that half happy baby for a few breaths. Any tension in the low back, bring the right foot flat, bend into that knee. Nice. Release the grip, heel to the glute. Squeeze that knee back into the midline. Grab that knee in the opposite hand and roll to the right. Thigh across the body. Gentle sciatica stretch or big sciatica stretch. Listen to your body. Listen to its messages. One more breath. Inhale back to center. Squeeze the knee with the exhale. Same thing with that right leg. Nice straight leg. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, squeeze them both. Nice. Relax it, soften it, rock it a little side to side. Roll it around clockwise 3 times. Counterclockwise 3 times. Nice. Cross the ankles, grab behind those thighs, and start to rock like a beach ball. Rock on that spine at least 3 times, maybe 4 or 5. So you rock yourself up to the easy seat Sukhasana. Come on up, folks. Hello. Finding a nice comfortable seat, roll the shoulders a little bit, roll the head around the neck, wiggle around, find your seat. A little bit of Sufi grind this evening, going clockwise. So rotate around, checking in. And let's go counterclockwise. Find that stillness. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it out. One more breath, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Nice. Come over onto your hands and knees, your tabletop. Gentle tonight, right? We're going to move a bit, but nothing too terribly crazy. Right? We're just going to be okay with it. All right? Fingers nice and wide. Nice, easy cat-cow. Starting with your cow. Inhale, take your hips nice and high. Bring that belly down, shoulders back. Exhale, bow your head, lift your spine, draw your tailbone down. Connect the movement of your body with your breath. Move with your breath. Nice and slow breath tonight. Big, deep breathing. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Cow, 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 cow. Exhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Your inhale should finish when your head lifts. Exhale. Exhale finishes when those sit bones are reaching down towards the calves. We're going to do 2 more just like that. Stay nice and traditional right now. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Nice. Warm up a little bit here. Reach your right arm forward, your left leg back. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Rounding the spine. Inhale, reach it long. Open the heart, lift. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the back. 2 more times. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1 more time. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Thanks. Release into your tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale back to your tabletop. Nice neutral position. Shoulders draw back, belly comes in as you exhale. Left arm forward, right leg back. Deep breath in. Exhale, crunch that cat, round that spine. Inhale, open the cow, lift. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open up, reach, get long. Exhale, draw it all in. Inhale. Last time, exhale. And back to your tabletop. Inhale, cow. Reach those hips nice and high. Exhale, cow. Inhale, back to your neutral. Take those fingertips and spin them out 90 degrees, outer edges of your mat. Wrists are in line with each other. Press down into those fingers and gently rock side to side. We're just going to work the wrists just gentle tonight, right? Just a little side to side sway. And then some circles. Go clockwise. Right, great for the wrists, good for the knees, the hips, and counterclockwise. Coming back to stillness, bring those fingertips back towards the top of your mat. We're going to do just one other stretch with the wrists. Really focusing on the wrist. Now spin your right palm up, fingers towards the top of your mat, and lengthen through your arm here. Really push the fingernails down and gently lean just a little bit forward. Unclench your teeth and breathe. Lift that right hand, shake it out, place it down, fingers forward, spin that left palm up. Gently lean forward. Ooh, hello, wrists. Anybody else noticing how much their body is changing as our lives are making these big, deep changes. Lift that left hand up, shake it out. Sit back on your heels. I love the Dinacharya. Lace those fingers together. Forearms, wrists, elbows all come together and rotate them around. Doesn't matter which direction because you're going to go in the other one in a second. And change it up. Nice. And shake them out. Right where you are, reach your arms out nice and wide. Big, deep breath here. And exhale, wrap your right fingertips towards your left scapula, left fingertips towards the right. So you're giving yourself a hug here. Okay? But I want you to inhale and lift your elbows, lift your face. And as you exhale, draw the elbows down towards the belly, round to the back. So think about your cat here, right? And bring the chin into the chest. So a cow, inhale to lift, arch through the spine a bit, look up, reach those elbows up, and exhale, bring them down and in. So we go through that 2 more times. Inhale, cow with a little shoulder stretch, and exhale into that cat. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up, and exhale, draw it all in and down. Nice. Inhale back to your neutral. Reach out. Roll the shoulders. Nice big wide circles with the arms here. 3 times reverse. 3 times forward. Give them a little shake out. And come back over to your tabletop. Come back to your hands and knees. We're going to do one more thing here on our hands and knees. And it's a bowing sunbird. Right? Thus the need to stretch out those shoulders a bit before we go there. So you're in your tabletop. I personally like to take my hands a few inches farther in front rather than having my wrists aligned with my shoulders, but you are welcome to keep your wrists aligned with your shoulders there. Send your right leg back. Point those toes and look forward. So you've got this cow, right? Take a deep breath. But now as you exhale, you're going to shift a bit forward so that your chin comes out in front of your fingertips. Bend those elbows straight back towards the body. Take that chin down to your mat. And then inhale, come back up. Let's have a little fun with it tonight. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, extend the leg long, look forward, open your heart. Keep that navel in. Exhale, shift forward, bow down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Let's go 1 more time. Inhale, send that right leg back, look forward. And as you exhale, shift forward and bow down. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Release that knee, push back into your child's pose. Keep your torso lifted and sway here a bit. Just releasing the back, round through the back. Think about your cat. Right, just rounding here to release as you push back and gently sway, releasing any tension that perhaps you've begun to notice as we've worked through this bowing sunbird. And come back up to your tabletop. So finding the alignment that's going to best serve you, hands a little bit forward or right underneath the shoulders. Right, belly in. Send that left leg back. Point the toes. Take a deep breath. Open the heart. Reach that heart. And as you exhale, shift and bow. Inhale, coming back up. Knee to the nose. Beautiful. Inhale, leg back. Open the heart. Shift. And bow as you exhale. Inhale, back up. Knee to the nose. Last time, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale, send that leg back. And as you exhale, bow your sunbird. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Bring that knee back on the earth. Push back into that wonderful modified child's pose where you're rounding your spine and you're swaying. Maybe even walk your hands a little closer to your knees. Give you a little bit more lift out of those hips. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Another breath in. And out. One more deep breath in. Slow breath out. Nice. Let's give the shoulders a nice little stretch. Now come back to your tabletop. So we're going to thread that needle. Then we're going to get off our knees. All right, so we're going to thread that needle. Plant that right arm down. Lift that left arm up. Open the heart. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, thread your needle. Left arm comes back behind the right. Bend into that right elbow. Take the left shoulder and side of the head down. Leave the hips lifted. And gently
Right, as you're reaching across your mat, nice long straight left arm, you can press a little bit into the right here, shifting the weight onto that left shoulder a little bit. Feel free to walk the hands up, maybe come into a half bind here. Maybe you feel like challenging yourself a bit and extend that right leg back and balance a bit there. It's nice because we're home. If we topple, it's no big deal, nobody sees, right? And there's nobody to knock over. Take 2 more breaths. Take 1 more breath. Nice. So if you took that arm, that hand, anywhere but underneath the shoulder, bring it back. Press down to lift up, lengthen, reach that left arm up, 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 up. Big breath. And exhale, left hand down. Nice. 1 cat, 1 cow. Deep breath in, cow. We'll start there. Exhale, cat. Nice. Let's go to the other side. Lift that right arm nice and high. Reach up. And exhale, sweep it across, thread your needle. Bring the shoulder and the side of the head down. So we want to be sure that where we're placing, the placement of our head is really important here. Placement of your hand where you feel most stable. Maybe you're able to close your eyes in this posture. Maybe you've toppled and you're laughing at yourself. That's okay. Start to bring that left hand back underneath the shoulder. Press down to lift up with your inhale. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And exhale, bring that hand down to the mat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cats. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Oh, I have learned over the years to love this posture. Gently pedal it out. Take the head front to back, side to side, roll it around. Maybe soften the elbows, sway the hips. Feels so good. And then begin to find your stillness, pressing evenly through the hands and the feet. Draw the shoulder blades back, let your head hang heavy, draw the navel in, reach back through the heels. Find your breath. We're going to reach that right leg up. Take a nice big deep breath in. Lengthen up and out. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward. Top of the mat. Bring your left knee down onto the mat. Bring your hands up onto your right thigh, finding Anjani Asana. Take a moment or two here. Check in with your hips. Check in with your back. As you draw the hips down and forward, just start to work this left hip flexor here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a shift tonight. A lot of times when it comes to Anjani Asana, I offer you your arms wherever you'd like them to be. Tonight I'd like you to take this left hand and reach it back and grab the top of your left thigh, left hamstrings. And it's going to shift the heart a little bit, and that's okay for a moment. But draw the torso back so that you're nice and centered here. Draw the hips down, the navel, and take this right arm and reach it up. Maybe slide the bicep back behind the ear. Maybe you start to find you can slide that hand farther down and open the heart here. Really reaching up and back. Stay strong in the core, knit the ribs. One more breath. Now listen, as you inhale, come back up through center. Bring your right hand inside your right foot. Bring the left hand on the opposite side, right? Next to it. Not on the opposite side of the foot, just next to it. Right? Tuck the back toes. Lift that knee, coming into a lunge. Right, but I've got this right hand inside because I'd like you to find an open twist here. Take your left hand to your hip. The shoulders stack. Reach that left hand up. Draw that right knee back in towards the right shoulder. The hips might lift a little bit and open up. That's okay. Breathe for 2. And breathe for 1. Beautiful. Bring that left hand down. Step back into your down dog. Pedal it out. Not lots of down dogs tonight, I promise. In fact, we have only one more. Lift that left leg nice and high. I lied, we have 2. All right, step that foot forward. And we'll see. Bring that right knee down. Never quite now. Hands come up onto the left thigh. Hip flexor, right hip flexor. Take a moment. Tailbone down, ribs in. Right hand grabs a hold of that back leg. Right. Stabilize. Reach that left arm up, bicep behind the ear. Maybe that hand slides down. Maybe your hand comes back to your calf. Maybe it goes all the way back to your heel. Right? Maybe it's right here. Maybe you're thinking, Willow, I can't quite grab my leg. Grab your booty. Grab your glute. Right? Lean it right there. Lean it right there on it, right? But open that heart. Maybe look up. Take 2 more breaths. So many comments I can make about booty grabbing right now, but Stephanie would be so upset if I did. Take 1 more breath. And as you exhale, bring that left hand down inside the left foot. Right hand comes down to meet it. Tuck the back toes. Lift that knee. Find your lunge. Right, and we're going to revolve it. We're going to open it. Nice open twist. Maybe you simply sweep this right arm nice and high. Maybe the hand comes to the hip first, and you settle in those shoulders. If that back hip lifts a little bit, it's okay tonight. One more breath. And exhale. Bring that right hand down to the mat. Step back, downward dog. This one's our last one, I promise. Pedal it out. Bend and sway. Find your stillness. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In and out through the nose. Just 1 breath. 1 more right here. Nice. Inhale to your tabletop. Back on the knees. We're not staying here either. Just come to the tabletop for a moment. We're going to have a little fun with this tonight. A little side plank. Leave your left knee where it is. Bring your right foot up beside you, knee bent, but only about halfway. Right, if you're not sure, go ahead and take a look at me. Right? Look a little ridiculous right now. It's okay. Go into a modified side plank here. You're going to take those left toes and turn them away from you so that they're parallel to the top of your mat. Plant down into your right hand. Okay? Lift your right knee, roll to the pinky toe side of your right foot, and lift that left hand up. Ah, this beautiful side plank. Take a big deep breath in, reach up, reach up, reach up. And exhale, maybe extend the bicep overhead. Maybe inhale, take the hands back up to the sky. Exhale, extend it. Let's do that one more time. I like that. Inhale, take the hand up. This time, exhale, sweep it down and around. Bring it back to the earth. Roll to your right toes. Bring your right knee down. Okay. Bring your right foot forward. Bring that knee back. Right. Hands out in front. Walk your knees back. Walk your feet back. Come into plank. Hold it for 2. Feel free to wiggle. And then 1. Come back to your tabletop. Nice. We're going to come to the other side. Shift around just so y'all can see. All right. So your left knee stays down. That right foot comes up about halfway. Turn those toes parallel. Reach them out and away. Plant into your left hand. Tuck those left toes. Lift that knee. Roll into the pinky toe side of your left foot. Reach that right hand up. And really press down into this front right foot here. Right? Really feel this right leg fire up. And as you inhale, sweep the right bicep over the ear. And as you exhale, take the hands back up to the sky. Inhale, send it up and over. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, reach it up and over. This time as you exhale, come all the way down and around. Bring it down to the earth. Come back to the left toes. Bring that knee back down. Turn those right toes forward. Bring the knee back underneath you. Plank. And feel free to wiggle it out. Just wiggle it out. Maybe even pedal the knees a little bit. Right? Take them side to side. Nice little wiggle there. Right? Breathe for 3. Wiggle for 2. And exhale, hold it still on 1. Bring the knees down to the floor. Send your hips back to your heels. This time come into your full child's pose. Feel free to take those knees nice and wide. Take 3 breaths there. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Walk the hands back up to the knees. Come to sit up. Spin yourself around. Send the legs straight out. For a moment, little bounce out. Lift the knees, wiggle those toes. Point and flex those feet. Roll the ankles. One of my favorite things to do. Right leg stays straight. Activate that foot. Bend into your left knee. Give it a nice squeeze. Now, take that foot. Open it up a bit. I'm going to open it up a bit. Yeah. Right. Take this right arm. Reach up. Make some space. And as you exhale, reach forward for your left foot. We're having a little fun here. Maybe. This might be enough. Right? This left knee is opening up. You've got some IT band stretch. You're hanging on to this right foot. Maybe you feel like having a little fun. There's a lot of ways to have a little fun here. Maybe you lean back over to the right. I lift my heel, my left heel. I grab behind and I start to lift that foot so I can grab a hold of it. Right? So you have this nice little thing going on here, right? My left foot, my left heel's in my groin. I'm reaching and stretching here, and I've got this open. I just have my left knee open a little bit here. Just hang out here for a second. Just breathe. Draw those shoulders back. See if you can lift your heart. Breathe. Maybe the foot stays down on the earth. Take one more breath. If you lifted the left foot, place it back down. Let go with the right. Come back up. Bring your torso back center. Bring that left knee in. Lean back a little bit. Come onto your sacrum. Lift that left foot. Give it a squeeze. Roll the ankle. Kind of a half upright, wind removing. Send the left leg straight. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a big deep breath in, and as you exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Reach for what you can reach for. Grab what you can grab. But I'd like you to take a minute here and just sway. Releasing some tension in that low back. Sway. Grab what you can grab. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest. And exhale, pull and fold. Belly down over the thighs. We're going to move with that. Inhale to lift up. Shoulders out of the ears. Exhale to fold. Bend the elbows. 2 more times. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Create some space. Let the back round as you exhale and fold. Last time here. Inhale to lift up. Make some space. And exhale to fold. Protect your low back. Draw your navel towards your spine. And nice and slow, round and lift up. Roll the shoulders up. Draw them back and down. Let's find that really interesting stretch on the other side. Left leg stays long. Bend the right knee. Foot comes outside the hips. You've got some space in here. A few of you thought I was going for the whole bindy thing. Nah, I thought about it. I'm not feeling it today. All right, extend, reach up with the left. Inhale. As you exhale, reach out for the left foot. Maybe it'll be the ankle. Maybe you can grab the instep of the foot, outside of the foot. Let the right knee open up. And that might be enough. Maybe you roll into the pinky toe side of that foot. Right, but allow that knee to stay lifted. Right, let it stay lifted there. We want a little more activity going on in the psoas than we would have if we had that knee completely butterfly open. And maybe you just fingers reach down, you come to your toes, and you're able to grab a hold of it and lift it, bring that heel towards the groin. It's a funky little thing. Maybe you place the foot right on top of the thigh instead. That's okay too, right? Keeps that knee lifted. It's a different stretch. It's a different activity going on for our IT bands and our psoas. Take one more breath. If you lifted the foot, gently place it back down. Okay. Release any grip. Come and sit up. Bring the torso back to center as you bring that right knee up and in. Grab a hold of it. Lean back on the sacrum. Lift the foot. Roll through the toes a little bit. Maybe even rock a little bit. Take 2 breaths. Bring that left knee up and in. Now we are in the upright wind removing. Even a little modified Navasana here if you've got both feet off the floor. Rock a little bit, sway a little bit. I've got my front door open. Can see the weather starting to shift a little bit. The clouds are rolling in. I see these beautiful maple trees across the street. And as they sway, I'm swaying with them. In the breeze, I'm swaying with them. So just rock a little bit. Grab a hold of your inner tree and sway for 3, for 2. You're just rocking on the sacrum for 1. And then finding that stillness right in the center. Relax the shoulders just a little bit more. Soften them down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Bring the soles of your feet flat. Bring them together. Let those knees butterfly open. Sit up nice and tall. Take your hands back behind you tonight. Walk them away from the body 6 to 8 inches. And press into the fingertips. Press the soles of the feet together. Feel the hips shift. The knees shift. The heart lifts. Maybe you flatten out your hands. Maybe you walk them closer to the body to get a little deeper. Right? That's up to you. See how it feels. You could use a nice deep stretch in there tonight, so I'm coming a little bit closer. Right? In fact, I'm as close as I can get, and I'm really actively pressing into my feet, lifting my heart. Draw the belly in. And I love the counter to this. Bring the chin parallel to the earth. Let go of the floor. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Reach out front here. Again, maybe you sway. Maybe you bow forward. You bring the head down towards the feet. Maybe you need to reconfigure a little bit. Maybe the feet need to go a little farther away from the body, a little more of a star shape, a diamond shape. Maybe they need to come a little closer. And then find some stillness for a breath or 2. One more breath here. Nice and slow, walk it up. Hands behind the knees. Use your hands to lift your knees as you lean back. Hands back behind you now. Heel toe your feet, mats with distance apart, and windshield wiper those knees side to side. And the next time your knees go over to the right, leave them there. Leave the feet nice and wide. Take that right foot if it's accessible and bring it on top of the left knee. Let that right knee drop back open to the earth. You're going to feel the hips lift a little bit here, a little more. That left glute's going to come up off the mat. Take one more breath. Place the right foot back on your mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take those knees over to the left. Left foot on top of the right knee. Left knee drawing back down to the earth. Maybe you push a little bit more, feel a little bit more of a lift here. Maybe you draw the shoulders back. Maybe you even let the head go back a little bit here. But bring that navel in. Still support your low back. You brought the head back. Bring the chin back parallel to the earth. Left foot comes back. Knees come back to center. Do that nice little crab wiggle. Hands behind the thighs, feet are flat, knees are bent. Shoulders draw back, sit up nice and tall. Come high to your toes as you start to lean back. Find the sacrum. round the spine. Bring the thighs onto the belly as you roll back. Oh. 3 clockwise circles here with the shins, the knees. 3 counterclockwise. Wiggle the toes. Right. Let the knees drop open as the toes come together. Right. And if it's accessible, grab a hold of your ankles. Let the feet stay low. So a modified full happy baby here. Now, if you've got to have your full happy baby, go for it. But I would encourage you to stay in the modification. Maybe the feet come apart. I find a deeper stretch there if I allow my feet to come apart. And I gently press my elbows into my thighs. That allows my knees to open up a little bit more. Get a little bit deeper stretch there. I feel it a little bit more in my inner thighs. Gently bring those knees and thighs back in. Give them a nice little squeeze. Release the feet back onto your mat. Knees bend. Gently windshield wiper. I'm going to find one bridge tonight. Bring those feet hips width distance apart. Ankles underneath the knees. Arms down beside you. Press down, and as you inhale, lift up. Lift the belly. Navel to the sky. Finding any placement of your hands and arms that feels good for you. Tonight I'm going to take my arms up overhead and actually grab opposite elbows here. It's a little softer on my shoulders. Feels like a nice little stretch. Take one more breath here. And oh so slowly begin to come down a vertebrae at a time. Enjoy the ride down. Send the left heel to the left corner of your mat. Send the right heel to the right corner of your mat. Reach your arms down beside you. Place one hand on your belly. Reconnect with your breath. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your normal breath. In and out. And in and out. And then settle. Let the feet completely drop open. The thighs go soft, the belly gets heavy, the shoulders completely retreat. The chin parallel to the chest. The mouth and the eyes are soft. Take one more big deep breath in through your nose. And open your mouth and exhale. As you drop away in your Shavasana, I'm going to share again, start to finish, the wonder in the ordinary, our love. Kobe Kosowski. When you lose hope, be grateful. When all seems lost, only freedom is left. The you that you hold so tightly to, that you've worked so hard to become, is now bruised, shaken, and trembling. Let it all go. Feel your own heart break, and in that surrender, grace will reveal her face. Remember, you are riding a wave, and it will pass. You are in a season, and another will come. This time, though it may be hard to believe, is a gift, an opportunity to learn, to open, to move beyond the old wounds and stories. You can do it now or later, your choice. But what is left undone will come again. So why not now? Be daring to be alone. Look at those places inside most would not ever want to admit they have. Turn over every stone. Look in every dark corner until you have found your center. Reveal the you that is not broken, that nothing ever happened to, that is whole, that is divine. Find that place where you know infinity and the roar of joy that pulls this all into motion. Be alone until you find that raw love. The love that you have looked for out there is actually in every cell of your body, in every drop of rain, in the quiet of the mountains. Learn to let go by letting go. It's no more complicated than that. You just keep letting go, again and again and again. Learn to ground by connecting with the earth. Learn to trust by trusting. Learn to love by loving. Learn to heal by giving yourself permission to heal. You may still have scars, and it might not look like you think it should, but healing is available right now. Only you can do that work from the inside out. There are many who can help, but at the end of the day, every breath you have is another chance to say, this is the moment to heal. And our personal healing is the healing we need for the world we live in. The world may seem crazy right now. It's easy to question whether anything we do actually matters or makes a difference. But it is critical that each one of us commit to our personal work and our passions and ask if they are in service to the world we want to live in. We all need to take a look at our own shit and ask ourselves, what am I contributing to the collective reality that we are all living in? Yes, there are many injustices in the world that we can no longer tolerate, but we must stop pointing the finger at someone else. We cannot ignore our personal responsibility. It's easy to ignore our own shadow, the hurt we spread through our actions and the words we choose. Each of us must look at the little lies we tell, examine our own judgments, become aware of whether we're acting from a place of ignorance or truth. You have a story, but I promise, you are not your story. If you are anger, let your anger be a catalyst to take positive action. Don't let your anger turn to hatred. Let's all rise above and take this as a bold opportunity to step up our game, each and every one of us. When you are focused, when you are confused, remember that nobody knows what is going on. Take time to be quiet and savor in the symphony of silence. Feel the aliveness in stillness and the healing in movement. Find the wonder in the ordinary. And remember that everything is amazing. Everything. You can let your desperation drive you to seek attention, external validation, the need to be noticed, or some other way to fill that void. Or you can let your desperation knock you to your knees until you crumble, until everything falls apart, and only infinite possibilities are left. Back to your breath and reconnect. As you inhale and feel your belly rise, your life force filling you up. And you exhale and you soften into this center of your being. And
Allow your breath to reawaken your body. Move your hands and your feet. Rock your head side to side. Bring your knees to bend and gently rock your knees side to side. Move the tongue in the mouth. Roll the eyes in their sockets. Draw your knees into your chest and rock front to back on your spine like a beach ball. Rock yourself back up to a seated posture. And as you lengthen up, roll the head around. Roll the shoulders. Sway a little side to side. Maybe even Sufi grind 2 or 3 times in each direction. Shoulders and draw them up. Roll them back and down. Draw them forward and relax them. Draw them up into the ears and soften them. Bring your hands in prayer at your heart and gently bow your head. When you are confused, remember that nobody knows what's going on. Savor in the symphony of silence. And remember that everything, absolutely everything, is amazing. I thank you so much for joining me this evening. Till I see you again, I wish for you peace. I hope for you joy. I offer you my gratitude, and I send out to you my infinite love. Namaste.